Hello, Merry Christmas. I'm wearing my merry and bright shirt today for Christmas. Anyway, if you're watching this video when it comes out, it's Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. If you're watching this video later, that's not Christmas, let me know down in the comments when you're watching this video. Also, I don't do this very often, but it's a random video about NPR books. So I feel like it's probably not going to get very many views. So let me know if you're eating or drinking anything today while you're watching the video. It's not going to be long enough to like grab a snack or something. I mean, maybe it will. Depends on how big your snacks are. Let's get into it. I left this for myself so that I would know that the last book I picked was 2019 Family Matters. So that means when I get over here, which, by the way, if you guys have not checked out this website, it will be linked below. But if you just do a search for NPR Books We Love, it'll bring you right to this website. And they have recently added the 2024 books. So the last time I picked a 2016, 2017, and 2018. So I'm on 2019 and I'm on Family Matters. Now, I want to pick 2 of these per month. So we are going to pick 6 because we're picking all the books for Q1. So that means 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, all in Family Matters. We're going to see the 6 books that we get. So for 2019, there are 94 books. So the way this is going to go is we're going to use a random number generator. And we're going to say, I literally just forgot it, 94. So between 1 and 94 is 38. So let's see what we have. Okay, I'm up here at the top of the 3rd row, and this is number 33, and we're going to 38. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Frankly in Love by David Yoon. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's about fake dating. What in the world? Okay. This was probably, I feel like this is on my TBR. So this is probably on one of my TBRs because it is fake dating. Anyway, it's also a YA, which is not something that I usually love, but that's okay. Frankly in Love. We go over here to our board. Yes, I'm covering up most of number 6, and we're going to put it right here. All right, there it is, our first pick for number 6. Now we get to move to 2020. I don't know why I said it like that. We're still under Family Matters, and we have 108 books. I'm going to move myself back over here, but I'm just going to slowly scroll, not slowly, but I'm going to scroll through all these books so that you guys can kind of see what books are on the 2020 list under Family Matters. And I know that there's quite a few of these that I've already read. So we'll just see what I get when I land. If there's anything here that jumps out at you guys, or you're like, oh, I love that one, let me know for any of these years. I'm going to do this for all of them. I didn't do it 2019, but I'm doing it for the ones going forward. Okay, so back to the top and 108. Okay, 108, generate. 37? That seems weird. Why would it just change one number? Oh, well, here we go. Oh, I'm at 35 all the way at the bottom. So monogamy is 36, and this is 37, Seeing the Body, Rachel Eliza Griffiths. This is a searing elegy for a woman who died after years of illness that held her family in its thrall. It's a nonfiction. With astonishing frankness and detail, Griffiths anticipates, experiences, and re-experiences, and works to meaningfully incorporate her mother's memory and death into the everyday fabric of life. This grief goes far beyond the mourner's typical self-questioning, could I have ever saved her, into a more complex realm of inheritance. I remember her voice like a thorn I never want to pull out of my heart. It's one of the most empathic and transcendent books of poetry in years. It's poetry. Wow. Seeing the Body. Hopefully I can get it with the author reading it. I always love that when I do poetry. All right, right here. The cover is not wonderful, but we have it. All right, 2021, 117 over here. Let's generate 68. Wow, that's like almost right in the middle. Okay, here we go. I'll be here for a minute counting to 68. Well, let me show you the 2021 books first. I guess I could talk while we do this. I'm looking at it too the same time y'all are. I can tell y'all right now that I do not want to read Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. His books scare me to death. Not scare me in like a horror kind of way. Oh, Amari. But scare me in more of like I'm intimidated by them. I've also read Dial A for Auntie and Harlem Shuffle. There's a lot of these I haven't. Concrete Rose I've read. Oh, 6 Crimson Cranes. Oh, Laura Olympus Volume 1 is on here. Okay. Nice. Oh, The Guncle and Finding Junie Kim. I've read both of those. Okay. Back up to the top. Now, number 68. I'll see y'all in a minute. So far, there's been 20 in each row. So 20 and 40. Now this is 41. Trying to get to 68. Oh, it was only 59 at the bottom. So this is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Night Came with Many Stars, a novel. It is 68, yes. Okay. Realistic fiction. 1933, Carol's daddy Clay wagers her in a game of poker and loses. In 1986, Carol's grandson Samuel gets a nail in his eye while messing around with his best friend during shop class. These 2 points fixed in history set on the page are the moments upon which everything else hangs. It's a book about generations, about crossroads and choices, the poisoned well of memory. It's a heartbreaking, gorgeous book told in the native tongues and tempos of paint factory employees and domestics and diner waitresses, of the guys working 20 years on the line at the Ford plant and those walking dazedly out into the light after 10 spent in prison. An ordinary world that he sketches with sharp clarity and a softness that borders on magical. This family saga finds grace and beauty in ordinary lives fully lived. Okay, wow. Night Came with the Stars. No, Night Came with Many Stars. Okay. It's the one thing I love and also scares me about doing this is that I just never know what I'm going to get and how I'm going to feel about it. But it's almost never books that I would have picked. Frankly in Love was on my TBR. These other books I've never even heard of, but there they are. 3 down, 3 more to go. We are moving on to 2022 and we have 142 books. Okay, I'm going to show you the books first before we go. The First Kennedys. I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on. Sorry. I have to go back up. Hell's Half Acre. The Untold Story of the Benders. A serial killer family on the American frontier. Y'all, I want to read that one. I want to read that one now. Okay. Oh, Honeys. I've heard of that. Wow. Night of the Living Rez. I've read that one. There's not very many on here. The Hacienda. Maybe I didn't read that. Maybe it was on my list. Book Lovers. I loved. Oh, I like the cover of that Memphis book. I used to live just outside of Memphis. Anybody live in Tennessee? Oh, Just Like Home by Sarah Gailey. I haven't read that, but my mouse makes everything move in these short little jumps. So I'm sorry. It's not a smooth plunge. Plunge? I literally saw this guy in the water right here, Young Mungo. And I said the word plunge, but it's not a smooth viewing. I guess I could use this over here. That's not very smooth either because I can't draw my mouse down smoothly. Anyway, here we go. 142 books. And we have number 51. There was 24 just on the first line. We're at 47. We got to go to 51. 47, 48, 49, 50. It's whatever the next one is. The Family Chow, a novel. In Haven, Wisconsin. Oh, I'm covering it up. This is why I wanted to be on the other side. All right. In Haven, Wisconsin, overbearing yet charismatic Leo Chow runs the Fine Chow restaurant with help from his wife Winnie and his eldest son, Dagu. Then his other 2 sons return, Ming, the middle son, only in town due to Winnie's explicit request, and James, the youngest, home from college for winter break. Tensions ramp up as the brothers emotionally spar with their father and try to deal with their own individual needs for love, security, and family. Loosely based on the brothers Karamazov? Yeah. Shang's novel is a riveting and astute character study. Dostoevsky himself would surely approve. Wow, I've not read the brothers Karamazov. I'm not sure if that's even how you say it, but. And no, I'm not adding that Dostoevsky book just so I can have better context about them. Maybe I'll watch a video about it before I read it. That is nowhere on my want to read list. All right, there's book number 4. Let's go back. 2023. All right, let's take a look at what we have. I'm going to try to do it like this a little bit more. It's still making it like very jumpy. I'm sorry. Is that annoying? It's kind of annoying to me, and I'm the one controlling it. I see some jumping out at me. Y'all can slow it down. Oh, I don't want to read that Britney Spears book. I really hope I don't get it. Maybe I just jinxed myself. I'd like to read Parachute Kids or Invisible Sun or Rootless or just about anything on here. Oh, I don't want to read Spare either. Wow. Ooh, okay. We got some things in here that could trip me up. 126. Generate. 88. Oh, all right. Here we go. So this one's actually 38 from the end. So I'm starting here at the end. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared about that. Okay. Okay, we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Magician's Daughter by H.G. Perry. Sci-fi fantasy. It does say it's in the rather long list. A girl raised by a magician on the hidden island of Hybrasil must leave the safety of her secluded world to help her guardian save the existence of magic. This book is rooted in appreciation for the classics, but it never feels derivative or awkwardly nostalgic. I ripped through it with a sort of manic glee, repeatedly forgetting I was supposed to be reading it critically rather than just enjoying myself. In short, this is a charming romp of an old-school coming-of-age fantasy about family and magic that will take your heart for a wild ride. Oh, that I'm so excited about that. Like 2023 could have gone real wrong, and I'm very happy with this pick. And that brings us... Oh, wait, I got to put the book over here. I'm so excited about 2024. Okay, there's The Magician's Daughter over here. Now, let's go to 2024. Okay, there's 102. Let's go down through here. Y'all just have to tell me if y'all hate this like jerky view of everything that's on this list. Let me know, and I will never do this again. It sounded in my brain, in my head, like a good idea to let y'all see like what all the options are. But I feel like this is, unless you slow it down, this is not, like you have to pause it. Was Funny Story not on 2023? No, that was Book Lovers. I don't think I've read Book Lovers. Okay. There are 102 for this year. Let's see what we get. 81. Okay. So that's only 21 from the back. So I'm definitely starting at the end and counting back 21. Okay, we only have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rental House by Wake Wang. I need to learn how to say this person's name. I apologize for that. Okay. When you marry... Oh my gosh. I just tried to read that. That's what it sounded like. Here we go. Rather short. Good. Because one of them is rather long. This one, rather short. When you marry a person, do you also marry their family? That's a question central to Rental House. Wang's smart and incisive novel about a married couple, Keiru and Nate, and the fissures that appear in their relationship when their families and some unexpected guests join them on vacation. Oh my gosh. Keiru's parents are Chinese immigrants who believe that suffering is a necessary part of life. Nate's rural working class family distrust his academic inclinations. Is it any surprise that after 2 weeks of vacation, Keiru and Nate are definitely not getting their security deposit back? That sounds kind of fun, actually. It doesn't say that it's funny, but doesn't it sound funny? Anyway, apparently it's short as well, which I'm all for that. I love that it is a picture of a recliner, or not a recliner, but just a chair that's on fire. All right, I got Rental House over here. Now we can go over here and make them bigger and see all of them. So I'm excited about this. I got a really good mix of things. I think I only got 1 nonfiction, but then I got these 2 that I think are probably literary fiction. This one might also be literary fiction, but then we've got a fantasy and a romance. Like, I'm really happy with these picks. So I'm going to go change our number after I move again out of the way. We are now at 45 books of the 63 that we are shooting for before we start playing the game. So I want to know what you guys think about me going through the game. Do you want me, let me show you. Okay, sneak peek for those of you who stuck around this far into the video. If you did, first of all, leave me like one of those checkered flags for winning the race, because you guys win for sticking around. Now, do you guys want me to go through and be like, okay, when you land on a check mark, you have to do the bucket list. That is checking things off the bucket list. I have to do that. I know I said you, but not you. I have to do that. You guys might, because I am going to have a car for you. A car? What? I just was thinking about Amy's bookish life, that little car that she has. Anyway, you guys are going to have a thing that gets to move around. So you will get to participate in the bucket list. What I want to know is, do you guys want a video where I go through the self-care bingo boards and the prompts for all of these numbers? As you can see that there are numbers on our steps now, and also going over the bucket list for the first round, which is going to be during January, February, March, so winter time period. Would you like a video where I go through all of those prompts, or would you just like to be surprised when I start playing the game? If you stuck with me and got to put the little checkered flag, also give me your opinion on yes, you want a deep dive into the game, or no, you would like to be surprised. If I get more yeses than nos, you know what? I'm also probably going to make this an actual poll in the community. But you guys will get a better explanation of what's going on than people who didn't watch this video or watch to the end of this one. So that is it. That's going to do it. I hope you guys had a great holiday. There are other holidays that are happening that are not just Christmas. So if you are celebrating any of those holidays, I hope that you have a wonderful time with your celebrations, and let's get ready for the new year. The next video will be coming out on the 27th. And we're going to go start looking in some of those jars over there and reading some of the books that I already own. I really need some help with that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.